A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier dies but once.
Welcome all, this is Blaezer RTW. I hope you are well. I am good. Mrs. has got a couple of hours before she finishes work, so I can crack on with a few of these before she starts nagging about doing stuff, constructive stuff in inverted commas. Let's get on with a 3v3 31k. I'm the Skippy I am on the left. I've got 3 Arch Auxilia Urbans and then 6 Cav. In the centre we've got Legion. He's got 3 armoured hoplites, a bunch of Spartans, 2 armoured bodyguards, 5 Cretan archers. I make that 10 Spartans. And then on our right is Schema. He's got the Skippy I guess that's a 14-6, is it? Yeah, that's a nice formation. I like that. Okay, opposition, we've got Spartan Commander in the centre. He's got a nice block of Macedonians there. What's that? That's 15 ranks of Royal Pikemen, and then some Cretans. In the centre is JGP. He's got 6 Praetorian Cav, along with a couple of archers, and then some all the rest of them urbans. And then Lackjack looks like he's gone 15-5. Yeah, something like that anyway. Right, let's get going. Okay, we may as well forward through this a little bit. So you would have thought Spartan Commander has brought the block of Macedonians to deal with the block of Spartans. You know, even the Greeks will struggle to break down a Macedonian blob like that, so it'll be interesting to see what we can do with that. With regards to you know, me and the other Scipii, we're going to want to face up the Romans. Obviously, that makes sense. Although the Greeks won't necessarily mind, but basically Macedon won't want to face us. Really, I don't think he'll particularly mind, but ideally he'll want to face the Greeks. So I guess me and Schema are just going to come into the middle, probably sit in front of Greece so he doesn't get shot up too much and just form up. Looks like, yeah, here comes Macedon into the centre. Lackjack's going to come and face up against me on their right, our left. And JGP set his stall out already to face up Schema on the right. So the battle's starting to take shape. Legion sending his bodyguards through the centre to the right side of his own army. I don't know what he's going to try and take out. I guess JGP was probably thinking about taking his Arch Auxiliar off to the side, and he was going to go and take him out under the cover of Schema's army. So we're going to push up. We look like we're going to be a bit aggressive on this one, which is pretty good. It's the way I like to play. Or, you know, not necessarily aggressive, just, you know, look to be on the front foot more. Okay. Yeah, so I've got 3 archers. My archers are going to be purely for Macedon, basically. So what I want to do is get to the side of Macedon, the non-shield side from here, and basically shoot them up. So you'll probably see me try to do that flanking action. But if I do that, what I want to be careful of is that I don't end up there. Schema's faced up against JGP, and there's a big blob, you know, big gap in the middle with just the Spartans and all these Macedonian numbers in there. So we need to be a little bit careful, but we'll see how it unfolds. Looks like there's a bit of action over here on the right. Oh, I'm still in double. Looks like Legion sent his 2 to take a dig at the archers. Didn't get any, and then got chased off by the Praetorians. My archers have now split off. So they're going to start making their way out with the Cav, probably to somewhere around here so that I can shoot at Macedon. Yeah, I'm going to be wanting him to move forward and try and engage the Greeks if he can, because that means that my guys don't have to go too far, you know, into enemy territory to be able to shoot them up from the side. Lackjack's faced up quite nicely, but I want to turn him. I want him to come diagonally from where he is now, 45 degrees to face me basically, because then I can move my archers right round the back of Macedon, which will open up his flank to these Cretans. So it looks like he knows what's happening, so he's going to engage. I've pulled off my pursuit now on the left, and I'm actually going to try and chuck my army into the left of the Macedons. Therefore, I can try and hold up Blackjack with my front line and engage Spartan commanders' flank with my 2 or 3 rear right units. I should have gone all in deep on that because I would have made that, but I stopped halfway. Looks like I went to move my cav and my archers, so yeah, it balls that one up a little bit. But Blackjack still left that gap there. He should have come forward probably another unit or two's worth, so he was covering that flank. As it is, I've got my units in there, but I could really do with bumping them up. Looks like he's going to beat me to it. You can see Schemer on the right has got exactly the same idea. So Blackjack's pushed his up, so he's trying to flank in, and he's done a good job there. I should have been a bit more, tad more aggressive with that, and I would have done the same. But Schemer's actually done what I wanted to do effectively, which was face up to JGP's army and then have some rear units that could take on the side of the Macedonians, or at least pull their attention away from the Greeks, who can then push through. The only thing with that is that he's going to open up his flank to a cav attack from both, which he has down. Blackjack's coming in, JGP's coming in and hit his front line and routed off a few. Looks like he's finally bringing his cav over. I don't think JGP's going to be able to bring out his cav. That unit surely is not going to hold all that cav. Nope, not if it goes through it. It won't. He is turning back there. I should have bumped my lines up then and whacked Blackjack from the side while his cav was engaged. Looks like I'm a bit behind pace at the moment though. Spartan's doing a good job and the Macedonians are doing their job of holding them up. So it's all on the flanks now. Who's going to win? Looks like both of their cav is doubling up over here on the right, which is a pretty good tactic to be fair in 2v2s and 3v3s, especially when you've got an aggressive opponent and my cav's all the way over there. I should really be absolutely hammering Blackjack now and put either destroying him or pulling his cav out of this fight, because at the moment they're doubling up and Schemer doesn't look like he's going to be able to hold on. In comes Legion with a bit of his cav. That won't do a lot, but it will sort of just add a couple of numbers there, maybe just shore up something while that goes on. It looks like I'm just getting involved in a peeler war there. I did clear out a couple of the front rank by the look of it, but whether it was worth it or not. Looks like I'm finally going to engage there on the right. I'll try and keep that end in as well. I've split my cav, one to go down the line with the peeler, the other one to come out to the side to probably hit this lot when I rush up my troops in a second. The Macedonians and the Greeks are still going for a tussle. They finally broken through and destroyed the right flank with Schemer, which isn't surprising because they had double the cav with no reply. I'm way too late on mine. Schemer, really all he can do now is just sit there and try and hold up as best as he can. He's got a nice blob of urbans there, but if he takes a whack in the back, that could do it. I should really be pushing up on Blackjack and totally annihilating him now. The only thing is, what I've got going for me is my troops aren't actually engaged, so if he starts trying to take a whack at me, then he's going to it's not going to be as easy for him to rout me. Looks like my cav swung around the side is going to help out Schemer on the right, but it's probably not worth it. I should have, do what I'm doing now, rushed up my infantry into this line and tried to take out a bit of the SBQR. What would be a better target now, looking at it now with all these Macedons routing us, is get that general a good whack and make him at least turn me, break the centre, and then Legion can come and take on JGP. Looks like JGP was going to charge him from the back. He's not going to do a lot with that amount of cav, especially into the back of them, but it looks like maybe he's going for something else and they sort of ran off. Oh, sorry, Blackjack, sorry, was that? Yeah, sorry. JGP is bringing his round the back. I'm bringing around my back all the time. My archers have been totally dicing up Macedon as well. That's all they'll be going for. They're starting to aim a bit over here now. It looks like my cav was chasing off some of the archers. I'm going to come in for a big smack on the right hand side against JGP's SPQR general. Don't think I'm going to rout him off though, but I might take down his numbers enough so that next time he does. I'm also hitting the other side of Blackjack's army. I've just routed off a few on the far left flank, but he's throwing numbers over here now to shore it up. I'm getting hit on the back there now, so from getting a nice little hit in there, it's gone that I've actually looked like I'm going to lose that flank, so I'm going to throw a couple of urbans over that way, am I? Yeah, we've broken the centre now, so it looks like I should be able to shore up that left-hand flank, or at least stop it from being able to get over to that side and help out. My cavs there, I've not got enough of a charge there. I should have retreated all my cav and either knocked that lot out. I need to give this general another whack. I took out a fair few last time. I don't know how many I'm going to get this time, but that was a decent charge, a better charge. Ideally, if that could have the Skippy Eye General could have just stuck around a little bit longer, I might have got some of them routing off. As it is, I'm pretty much the only units in there now, so I need to pull my cab out because that's a melee. The Spartans have cleaned up the Macedonians. They're going to come through the centre and from the centre and face up against the SPQR before he gets a chance to reform. Looks like Lackjack's going to send the remnants of his army over. Not a bad idea, but I should be pretty sure I'm going to be chasing after him. I've still got quite a lot of cav left, but it's taken out all of half of it's taken out the archers. The other half's just sat there waiting for a nice target to hit. I've decided my target is going to be the side of these SBQR ones where they're trying to reform. Did take out a couple of them, so might have been worth it. Might just lower the morale a little bit. I've reformed up my urbans now. Lackjack's coming from the side of the SBQR. Sorry, from the Skippy Eyes, from the other Skippy Eyes, gone into the side of them. My guys are going to surround them now, though, so it was probably not a bad idea. I would have probably preferred if JGP would have turned and faced the Spartans and then Lackjack coming on the back of the Spartans, because those are the ones you want to get rid of in the end game, is that blob of Spartans, and then the Romans will go if they go. As it is, JGP's reformed. That's allowed us to focus on Lackjack, and that's meant that we've now cleared up and we've just got a few of his battle damaged troops to take out. So pretty good tussle there. Nice bit of manoeuvring, bit of counter manoeuvring at the beginning. It was one of them really. Macedon got cleared out quite a lot, and all my 3 archer auxilia would have been flaming them like literally from the start. So it's not surprising that they went a bit quicker than you might have expected them to. But also, Schema moved up really well. I put the pressure on as well, just to put a bit of pressure on them, which might have just helped it go over the edge as well. As soon as that centre was broken, it was pretty much just who could clear up who quickest, and we just had the edge in the end. So yeah, enjoyed that one. It was a good little do like the 3v3s. It's sort of like one gets the centre and 2 get the flank sort of thing. So it's pretty good. Yeah, good stuff. He's admitted defeat, so that should be the end of that. Yeah, everyone's just running in. Okay, so average victory. Yeah, it was really close in the end. It could have gone either way. But yeah, we just had the numbers in the end, and yeah, 1,999 kills for Legion, so pretty good. And JGP as well, so yeah, fair play, fellas. Right, good game, everyone. See you later.
Call me, Blaezer.